So women get periods. Yeah. And then they get pregnant. Yeah. And go through postpartum. And then menopause to finish things off. Yeah. And men just... they just exist. Yep.
Yes, because we're awesome. You want to know how I know that we're awesome? Because a lot of women are absolutely obsessed with men. And if you don't believe me, look at your TikTok page.
Today I'm going to tell you the 3 dumbest reasons that I've used in my head to ghost some guys. I'm going to preface this by saying that these are not valid reasons to ghost anybody. These are just the reasons that I told myself why I ghosted them, and maybe that's why I'm single. Okay, the first guy I ghosted because he was obsessed with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but like books and movies about magical creatures and like stuff like that turn me off.
Guess what, sweetie? 50 Shades of Grey, romance novels, Friends, and these 4 chicks really turn men off.
The second guy I ghosted because he was a beekeeper. And like there's nothing wrong with being a beekeeper, but if you know me, you know I'm deathly afraid of bees. And I just couldn't picture myself with someone that deals with bees for a living. He was also trying to convince me that bees aren't scary. And like they're scary to me, so like there's nothing I can do.
Sweetie, just so you know, bees aren't scary unless you mess with them. Bees are integral to the survival of the planet, though. Let me tell you a little story from the Chinese Great Leap Forward. You see, Chairman Mao, in his infinite communist wisdom, decided that sparrows are pests, so the Chinese almost drove sparrows to extinction, leading to a major uptick in locust populations, which decimated crops. So, Chairman Mao, in his infinite communist wisdom, sprayed insecticide all over the country, which killed the locusts, but also killed all other insects, including bees, which led to the Great Chinese Famine because bees pollinate plants. To this very day, they have to hand pollinate crops in some parts of China, because you see, if bees go extinct, we all die. So, being a beekeeper is one of the most useful professions someone can have. Not to mention, honey is freaking delicious. So, shout out to all the beekeepers out there, you are appreciated.
And the last guy I ghosted because he did a peace sign in a photo with me.
All right, let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone.
I have really neck now. I have a pinched nerve.
Like a wrestler.
And yeah, my C6 and 7 are out of place. The disc slipped, and then my brain stem actually comes out of pocket a little bit.
Now that's a lot of damage!
And I know for a fact it's pile driver from bending my head like this having that like constant.
Guys, there are a lot of jobs that take a heavy toll on your body, like pro wrestling or American football. But do you know what's both funny and sad at the same time in this particular case? If she does get permanent damage doing adult videos, people are gonna ask what happened, and, well, what can she say? I got wounded in battle fighting a race of highly aggressive sentient mushrooms? No, she's gonna say I did it for the eggplants. All the eggplants. I did it because I really, really love male chickens. Male chickens in every hole. And all the money that she made by polishing spears gets spent on medical bills. You tell me, is it worth it? Let me know in the comment section.
This is why I stand by the fact that men didn't invent or create anything. Prove it. Oh, you're giving me a book written by a man? Lies. You cannot tell me that all of the inventions and all of the creations that were made by men were not actually just like made by their wives and they took credit for it. Like, until we have her story from a woman's perspective who doesn't have like the incentive to lie the way men do. Even like think about Christopher Columbus, that whole concept, the Bible, everything. According according to me, I don't think men invented anything thus far. And you can't prove to me that because all of the textbooks written by men. So lies.
Sweetie, I could unpack and dismantle every point you made here, but you wouldn't understand anyway. So I'm just gonna say this. History is written by the strong. If men wrote history, that means women weren't strong enough.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.